Don't blink, it's your boy Ying. Welcome to your show. Today doing well, having a wonderful day. You guys ask for horizontal videos, I give you. I'm gonna change this. That way I'm looking at you guys. It's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit better. I've been asking for horizontal videos. I have given upon you a horizontal video. This is my episode today. Aren't you happy? Today we are talking about a subject, ladies and gentlemen, which is kind of important. And the subject of the day, it's not charging properly. You suck. You suck. Anyway, this is my last video. So, is how did the meeting go? So you guys know today we did a video about the meeting and how it's supposed to go, and my belief of the meeting, how I thought it was gonna go. Blah 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 blah. So now we did the meeting, and I know what you're saying, dude. Your meeting was at 2 o'clock. Why are you doing it at 9? Because the meeting in itself went well. I had a meeting with a certain person. I'm not gonna say her name because I'm not exposing people, of course. But she's super nice. She's super nice. She's younger than me. I was expecting a lady. She was younger than me, so I'm like, oh fuck. But at the same time, I'm getting in age, so a lot of people are gonna be younger than me, which is normal. So it goes in and it's working well. I have to say, this is my first time going there, and it's a super nice place. It is a super nice place. It's super nice. People are kind. Everybody was smiling, which felt good. It's a governmental office, which is a CGE, Centre Jeunesse Emploi, which is a center for job youth, I guess. And they help you find a job, right? So I went to the place. I had to find it because it was on the corner of a street, but covered by trees. So it's not true. If you're walking on the streets, you'll see it. But you literally have to watch the buildings. If you don't watch the building, it's a small door, and most of the door itself is open, but so it's like a glass wall. The glass wall is covered by the trees and shit like that. The door is actually pretty open, so you're good. You have to know it's there. So I go in, and I'm late. I'm a couple minutes late because I didn't know where to go, and it's okay because she was later. So I'm like, okay, cool. So the place is super nice. The people are nice. We're a lot. We're 2 people there, and God bless her. The person in front of me, she was very shy. So I came in, and it's complex. I came in, and there was this. I'm gonna say a secretary, or a front desk lady, and I could tell she was bored, and she tried a couple of times. When I was there, she was talking to the girl, and the second girl, which is in front of me, was very shy. I'm like, oh. And then I came in, and you guys know me. I'm loud, I'm extroverted, so I was making them laugh, which is great. She said, hey, when you're ready, you can follow me. And I've been there for a couple minutes. I was like, I've been ready for an hour. So she laughed as we go. We went and filled in a form, which my form is filled. It's completely nice. I had one problem, which is because of nervous. I was nervous. I go in, and I write my email, but I don't write the at. So I asked her, I don't understand why it's not working. And then she looked at me. There's no at. I said, oh, okay, thank you. So we go to see the meeting. The meeting went really well. However, it's complex. So what exactly happened was I had a call from the government, and they were saying, hey, we would like you to think about your future. What do you want to do? Like, would you want to do a formation? And I was like, no, I cannot do a formation because I don't have the cash for formation. And then she's like, oh, we offered formation that we pay you. And would you be interested? I'm like, okay, sure. Watching porn? That's a weird porn to watch. We go in, and it's going well. She's super, super kind. Again, she's younger than me, and we start talking. And she felt like a bit like a social worker, more so. But she was really there to say, she said, oh no, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm tired to send out this video. So I go in, and then I receive a call from the next day. And they say, this is the Centre Jeunesse Emploi. And we're calling you. I'm like, Centre Jeunesse Emploi? I'm like, I'm not a youth, first of all. Jeunesse is youth. It's, it's youth. There's another word for it, but youth is the perfect word. Let's use youth. And so I go in, and she's super nice. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take that appointment. We start talking, and then she was like, she asked me about to talk about myself. I said, okay, this is a test of. She wanted to see what job I am. We start talking. I'm like, what are your? Do you think that your CV look good? I'm like, yeah, okay. And then she started talking. And she's like, do you have any questions? So she tell me, this is what we're gonna do today. This is the plan of today. I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. And she said, do you have any question? I said, I was talked to on the phone. I was talked to on the phone, puppy. I was talking on the phone about formation and guidance. Like, oh, that's not me at all. And I'm like, okay. She's like, that's my coworker. So I'm like, oh, okay, you're the first step before I meet your coworker. I was like, no, but if you want me to have an appointment with a coworker, I'm like, I can do it. I said, please. So she's gonna help me. She's gonna help me with a couple of things. She's gonna help me with how an interview should do, how a CV should be put. So it's still some important stuff. It is still some important stuff. It wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting a legit counselor. She was more so a okay, let's put it like that. Let's put it like that. This is perfect. I love it. I love it. She was more so a consultant, and I was looking for a counselor. A consultant she's a pro at getting the first step. So again, what we told you about the CV, the interview, where to apply, how to apply online, in person, the step to take, the follow-ups and shit like that, which is good because I never learned that. You guys know what's the craziest thing? I haven't looked for a job since I was 20. Holy shit. Yeah, I haven't looked for a job since 23 years old. It was 9 years ago. 9 years, which is basically 2014. Yeah. I haven't looked for a job since 2014. That's making sense. That's 11 years. I'm not gonna math. Ah, my fuck. I moved at 20. Okay. Yeah, okay. My apologies. I thought I moved at 18. I was like, no, that's not making sense. So yeah, so I haven't been looking for a job in 9 years. So kind of, the world changed a little bit, right? So this is gonna help me. We were talking about it. We didn't do a lot today. She's like, oh, today is just the introduction. I'm like, okay, cool. And we're talking about what would interest you. And then she gave me some pointers. So I was talking about glass blower. She said, oh, that's a really good job. She said there's a lot of formation for that though. You're not gonna be out of the school for a year. Now I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Okay, this is between you and I. Don't tell her. This is a good thing because, like I was saying, in the bike ride after, a school will guarantee you work. So, for example, the minimum salary of your job is $25, right? The school will pay you $18. So then you're like, Ink, why the fuck would you work for $18 when you can do 25 per hour? Well, first of all, you don't have a job. You don't have a guarantee of a job. What happens if you get fired? What happens if you lose a job for X, Y, Z reason? You're fucked. The school will guarantee you a year of work. And yes, you're making a little bit less of a salary, but how many people are doing internship and are not even paid? So I was like, okay, well, this is clearly the best thing to do. So she said he did a lot of schooling. I'm like, okay, I'm not afraid of schooling. Then I thought about the second job being a photograph. She's like, okay, this is a really cool job. Do you have any knowledge in computer? I'm like, not really. She's like, okay, we can teach you. And then she said, and this is cool. The funniest thing is, yesterday when I talked about the job, I'm talking about glass blower because I was like, okay, well, this could be a cool job. Then about photograph, I'm talking to my mom. She said, you could be a photograph. You like filming stuff. And I'm like, well, I do like filming stuff. You're right. Photographer would be really cool. And then she brought up a photographer for food. So you guys know when they do a promotion for food. You guys know when they're doing a promotion for food. You guys know when they're doing a am I pressing the button or not? I don't even know if I'm pressing. When you do promotion for food, or when you do like I'm a fan. Well, more my father, but I'm a fan of they call it discount circulaire. So basically, it's what's on special this week. They give you a bag of special at this store, at this store, at this store, and I don't know why, but some pictures in there looks amazing. I'm like, yo, this could be me, you know. She talked to shit about this, and it was like a great idea. So this might be what I was doing well. So how did the meeting go? Absolutely phenomenal. Super nice person. Yeah, I like it. I like the building, which was cool. The people seem nice, so I don't mind going back and forth. It is. There's some negative though. It is highly governmental. Governmental sometimes are slow, so I'm gonna have to see 3-4 times the person before we actually do some what should we call it? I'm thinking in French today. Démarche, which is step into getting hired. So yeah, so it's kind of crazy. But then I thought about this in the live, and Anna, which is a really good friend of mine, shout out Anna Marie Tree, said that she had a hard time finding a job. Then Andrew was like, yo, my job is not giving me hours. There's possibly a problem with work, I don't know. Again, this schooling is gonna be coming in nice. So yeah, so I was extremely interested in that. I was extremely interested in that. I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue. The meeting went well. Was it look what I was looking for? No. Does it matter? No. At the same time, a job is a job. Is it gonna help me? Absolutely. Was it the help that I was needed? No. But help is help, right? I mean, that's my problem. Maybe the first steps. How many interviews did I have that it didn't work? You know? I don't know. I have no clue. What I do know is I'm looking forward to what's next. I don't know what it is, but I'm looking forward to it. And I'll keep you updated for sure. That's pretty much it. So I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. It's a good day. I feel like I'm not giving justice. I'm not giving full credits. They were really kind. They were really kind. Definitely something that is more positive than negative. And that's a plus. See, in Lachine, we're a small town, right? And when I'm from a small town, you guys see that there's a lot of improvement, of city improvement. This building is getting better. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good word. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough for me. Because I came in to get more answered at my question. And then I still have those questions. I'm like, it didn't go as planned. But then I should have known from, and that's the worst thing. That's my fault also, because I heard about the building and I didn't even check the building on the website. So that's on me. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm really tired. So let's go sleep. I love you guys. Peace.